That's a major point. But we could also see that that was where Six started his controller switch. Was on this map, was when Astra was still in meta. By the way, the other benefit that TiGG swapping to Kayo brings for LG is it gives Moose something to play other than Cypher. And running the double Sentinel for them on this map, clearly there was some missing pieces. Maybe the aggressiveness from Kayo. It's going to be what they try to choose and fill those gaps with.
Right there.
So far they just approach a little bit towards a TP back after they break the wall to make sure they don't get caught by it. But Sentinels has gotten full arcade control. They haven't explored with it though. And they're just holding. A retake setup on B. And full arcade control, which gives them so much space to work with. After that knife though, they've actually got this pinch going down onto dapr. And look at Mada's position. He could catch him on the rotate out. They're pushing arcade. Mada's got to receive that flank fast, and I think he already knows that it's coming.
Well, he's going to have his hands full. I suppose the alternative is he pushes away from it. Seems to be it for now. dapr repositioned back after they checked it with the teleport and is able to get one for his troubles.
20 seconds. Got to deal with drop now.
TenZ playing up top, spots bdog. Not able to land the shot. The Headhunter's not going to do it either. And the classic. Not the right tool for the job. Perhaps Mada can make something happen here. No, he falls apart. Sentinels win the pistol, but not without Mada.
Thing in that round was checking that corner. Where dapr repositioned to, after being spotted twice on both ends of halls. The default knife that they throw is going to be key for them to actually maintain and get early information and space. One bullet again for bdog. He didn't hit it last time. And there's a trade with Sick playing right around the corner. Mada's just gotten 3 orbs, I think. No, 2 orbs. The dish one and then this one. And he's going back to get the tree one too. And that will give him ult next round. As long as he just doesn't stay alive without a kill. Yep. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, he's just so efficient. He's farming up everything to get him what he needs.
I mean, that's optimal fracture play right there. Something that everybody was theory crafting at the beginning. They're on site now. And again, Sentinel's playing this retake setup.
TiGG has upgraded a weapon. And he's able to convert it into a kill. The TenZ was on the flank around, never really.
Dude, if Mada gets a kill, he has Showstopper. That could end the round.
16 HP.
Full.
Sick falls. It's all on Mada. Mada's in this 1v2 and he's only got a classic.
Oh, with the Spectre, come on now.
that's a bad way to go. That's a real bad way. It seems like a lean for me.
Yeah, but the aggressive push! Oh! Get him out of here. These guys just deliver. Every single fight, I feel like, between them has been insane to watch. And that one just caps it off.
I feel like there are few instances in which we've seen just 2, like, cracked out guys go at it. 3v3 left for the rest of the round. Spike still in tow for Luminosity as they turn their attention towards B. You've got bdog who's going to be pushing in from the southern side. While the rest of his teammates push forward. ShahZaM waiting for it, and Kanpeki's just around the corner as well.
Slow will deny him the space as well. So they can fight fully onto site.
Well done.
No trade onto ShahZaM. He's got Aftershock too to deny the plant if they so desire.
Got 47 seconds. They push out, get the kill onto dapr. They drop the knife, and that's going to allow bdog to reposition just a tad. He gets a kill onto Kanpeki. 3 on the round. ShahZaM trades it back, and ShahZaM falls.
A full stack from Sentinels. Losing that bonus. After that, anti-eco went poorly for them. Snipe is going to spot only TenZ. I say only because there's 4 players behind him. So, good trade.
Oh, wow.
He didn't even get out. His internet's not fast enough.
Oh.
And I think they've made the read now. They still got plenty of time to pivot. I think they're waiting right now for the knife.
Perhaps for
clear
Moose
out
to
tower.
reposition. Yeah, it could be that too, yeah. Moose is just so far away.
2 seconds, and they have ult behind this knife as well.
Or they're just waiting for bdog to do that.
And the smokes.
dazzLe using a bit of utility to try to clear the way. The wall goes up, and with that commences the fight in Canteen. bdog's able to take care of Sick. dazzLe does the same to dapr. Now ShahZaM once again in a pretty brutal 1vx, working his way through smokes with nothing but a sheriff. Now the Ion, well, never mind. Moose cleans it up. We're tied at 2 apiece.
Which, by the way, they went through so much effort to get.
Yeah.
And so far, hasn't been useful. He's been getting picked early on the rounds that you could definitely see them use it.
There.
Doing such a good job clearing this dish. Clearing the alarm bot, the trademark that Kanpeki's putting out. And that's a wall invested actually on dish, which most of the time you're seeing only 1 or 2 players come out of on the hit. In general, I mean, different teams have different tendencies, of course, and bdog is exploring. He doesn't have a TP here with him. Got
So
no anchor.
bold.
And what happened just there, Kanpeki avoided the knife, but doesn't retake the space. I think what they want to do is pinch on this A side.
See that dog command come through. Mada showstopper! My goodness, all of the anticipation, all of the waiting for just that. The orbital strike comes through. Is going to push dapr out of under sight. As now dazzLe swings out, and dapr greets him. He gets 3 on the round. bdog's in a 1v4. He's not going to be good for much more. Sentinels take 3.
Meanwhile, Sentinels is base is loaded essentially.
Pecking at 1 point away. Having that, we've seen this wall a few times. We saw it a lot in their previous matchup too. Ultimately gives the attacking team orb control. It does deny entry towards arcade. Controversial wall.
Sentinels has been doing a great job inside of halls. Remember the round that TenZ did get, I mean, that was last round, literally. He got killed early on, and that's when this split started because they thought that they had a lot more space than they did. This time, look, he's just in there. Door's open. He's spotting the cross. I mean, they're so ready for anything going towards that side.
Smokes pop. It's a bit slower than we've grown accustomed to. dazzLe does have the rolling thunder. Well, there you go. ShahZaM has it as well. They both clear the way as you start to delay some of the rotations coming in across the middle of the map. TenZ and Kanpeki are going to show up a bit late, and by the time they show up, the round may be over. You see the barrel of the gun. Mada was waiting for it.
They got 2.
It's way more than we expected.
Great stuff from Mada to disengage from that situation. Don't give TenZ the opportunity to play a 1 versus 2. He's deadly. Retaking the site.
Well, he's got a chance of playing the 1v3 now. Spots ahead of Mada. He's going to have to do this quickly. He's going to isolate it. Oh my goodness, I thought he was going to get that kill between the satchel and the Roomba.
In any time soon, all they have to worry about is tower in that case. But no. Only TiGG on the other side of the map. And he knifes early towards dish, was it? So still kind of giving the idea that they're doing the same thing, the same default that they've been running. But instead, you're coming through underpass and Kanpeki.
Oh boy. Yeah, I got a little too froggy. I wonder if they leave that ult orb. No, they are going to give it to dazzLe. Who's still on the opposite side, 1 point from the orbital strike. Now they choose.
Oh, they're just going to fight. They're going to fight.
Yes, they are.
Sentinel's trapped here.
It's a 2v2. dapr falls. Are you expecting the other? Nope. No, they're not. And it's TenZ who's there. He takes 1, but that's all it's going to be. Now they can flip the map, rotate over. You got Sick and ShahZaM who are already heading there, and they may win this foot race.
And I think ShahZaM's fault line not going to be coming up anytime soon. So 6 in sight.
player standing.
They've got a chance at this thing, Shaz. Oh, but all he has is a Spectre. dazzLe gets 4 on the round. Luminosity take the lead.
A fracture. LG started out strong, and Sentinels came back swinging in the second half.
Sentinels on a broken bye here with just Sheriffs. A couple of ultimates. Not really much else behind the punch. Go exploring into halls. They're going to take a good bit of space away. But information is not the problem here. It's the artillery.
That's slow, well timed. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They walk through it. Look at the fast flank though through tree. Where's Moose? Moose is waiting
Taking
for it.
care of it. Yep. Able to get the second two. TenZ and Sick both done. It's Kanpeki and ShahZaM are the only two that remain. It all falls onto the newcomer for the squad. He's able to take dazzLe down. But eventually.
To try to catch actual players rather than just clearing space, which is fine too, but that's the theory.
Op for Kanpeki here. He's going to get a shot. And at least one.
Smokes went down though.
Off of that, they like to go. dapr. And Kanpeki's good for a second one. And off of that, I mean, they have some control of A, but they're going to take the fight towards mid as Kanpeki gets a third with the operator.
Full blind.
On 6 spotted a barrel. Mada not challenging it. And then you have TenZ who's going to be pushing in towards Dish too. This 4v2 seemingly impossible. There's 9 bullets. There's nothing dazzLe can do here. 4 on the round for Kanpeki. That operator proving to be a wise investment.
Yeah, that's massive. And previously, this iteration of Sentinels really didn't have anybody who could run the chamber up.
Not your day, is it?
And here you go, Kanpeki.
Are we going to see a chance encounter between these two, potentially? Towards halls, Shaz not on the other side. You just saw TenZ aggressively satchel.
Same thing they did last round.
Yep.
They used a gravity well in the smoke to take control of that, and I love to see that out of Sentinels. Stuff like that has been missing from their playbook from way too long.
Right.
They're even pulling it out in an unconventional manner now. Pulling a page out of Zeta Division's book from Masters Reykjavik. Running the Astra even though she's nerfed, even though she only has the 4 stars. No action so far. Although Sentinels maintain again Hall's control. And again, LG take Dish. So interesting to see how those developments throughout this half so far have led to different things.
Yeah, they're starting to push forward.
Trap destroyed.
bdog has to be careful here.
Yeah, I mean, he's dead. He's dead.
Yeah, there's no easy way for him to get out, and the op's going to fall too.
Wait,
Oh, no
the
way!
timing!
I thought for sure TenZ had him dead to rights!
That's got to be frustrating.
Oh.
20 seconds.
Done.
He was toasted. They just started a little bit more, but I think somebody heard some noise on this site, and that called the rotate over.
15 seconds. The spike is down. Aftershock pushes him off, but just a bit too late. Now dazzLe works his way forward. Yep. bdog still with that op. He lands a shot onto Shaz. 5v2. Kanpeki and dapr just going to save this.
Yep. That's huge. So well played. From
Well, and a bit of luck too, right?
And again, a little bit of luck. Yes,
Yep.
exactly. But not on the follow-up. That flash swing, where he actually waits for a second, waits for the shot to actually come out from Kanpeki. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Here.
I mean, they're starting to roll up the cash, so going for this is nice. Try to get that op out of Kanpeki's hand, force him to use a tour de force. But what
Kanpeki going to use the tour de force here. Operator in hands of 10, so you've got a double op set up, and it's both good. Both of them are going to be on the eastern half of the map.
Right there. Right there.
TenZ is playing like a champ too. Look how deep he is inside a dish. Either way.
You can satchel out. It's just as fast, right?
Can he just
off of
walk
that,
through
though,
this with the ult?
Luminosity found some room to work with. There you see. Rolling Thunder's going to push him back. Sick is the only one really left on the site. And Mada off the pinch. Sees the null command come through. Mada's still there. Spike's still not landed. It hasn't really left ramps. What are they doing here?
They're so deep. Waiting for the res. They ulted the res.
Spike planted.
But it's just not fast enough, so ShahZaM stays alive. And it's a 5v5 retake with almost like 30 seconds left on the spike.
Now note, TenZ has the showstopper. Sick has the Cosmic Divide. They've got some ultimates to work with. I thought he was going to hit it. There's the Cosmic Divide coming through. Now they start to funnel out onto the site. The showstopper as Mada falls. TenZ looking for any target that he can find. bdog worse for wear, but still alive. The native TiGG has to push his way forward. Gives him the shoulder. Ultimately falls to the frenzy. As Sentinels have snatched this thing right back. Moose, oh my gosh! Moose gets 2.
Last player standing.
No time!
And they're not gonna get the defuse. Get out of here.
That is ridiculous. I was gonna say, I love how Sentinels play that. I know a lot of people have seen the pattern for TenZ in the past. It's not always true, but he definitely struggles when it comes to MAP3. Wow. Yeah, he's just continuously, I mean, he just had the clutch of the series.
Spike down B.
Yeah, Moose just seems like he's farming at this point.
He just dry peeked him. I mean,
Concealment.
3 left on the side of Sentinels. There's still an operator in the hands of Kanpeki. And the spike hasn't quite made its way out yet, so there might be enough chance to delay. I thought he was going to hit that for sure. Just a bit wide.
I wonder if he still no.
No, it's just dapr in this
Spike
1v2.
down, B.
And it's a winnable 1v2. He's able to isolate them. It was doable, but no. bdog's op at the...
Breeze 16-14 past the entire distance into
What a little extra.
overtime. And what is this setup from LG? Look at bdog. He's got a shorty in tower.
Yeah, wait. Was it
And then the rest of them are in spawn,
The
just
hurry-
waiting to hear any noise.
Yeah, the hurry up and wait strat? Is that what that was?
Yep.
Naturally, if it works, they're going to look brilliant.
He's got so many headhunter shots as well. So just full effect chamber here. And I think Sentinels is going to walk into it. Although it looks more like they want to push towards arcade than anything else.
TenZ has to beat hop away. They haven't. Now they're going to swing through. And TenZ and dapr get 2 openers.
TenZ is pushing.
They've got to be careful here. bdog. The thing is, there's no easy way for him to get out, but he lands that under shots anyway, and bdog snaps on the 3rd. Oh, but they're not out of the woodworks quite yet. Kanpeki still has a chance to win this thing. Healthy
30 seconds
on the
left.
plant, and they're both weak. If Mada swung out, that would have been it, but no, he's giving him a chance at life again. Kanpeki with the snap. Not able to land the second, 22 HP. Mada has the luxury of playing this patiently with a health advantage. Kanpeki, 1 bullet, and Mada with the frenzy snatches it back. That round, perfectly indicative of what the entire series has been.
Yo, forget bdog versus TenZ. I want to watch
Second pistol win for Luminosity too, a big one.
Yep. Looks like they want to take the pressure fast through dish. And bdog's already receiving with a Marshall. High low swing. And he's got the TP to get out.
And he does.
But look at the fast pinch from arcade. That's going to come from the north side of the map.
Luminosity, yeah, they're pushing in. Got to be a bit more methodical, make sure there's no trap waiting. bdog just continues.
1 enemy remaining.
Just continues.
They gave him a flash there to swing through that. And it pushed into screens.
This is a early knife out from TiGG. No one pushing up arcade, no information gathered. Off of that, bdog creeps his way forward just a tad.
Did he get information that they're pushing? Actually, dish?
I don't think so. But the way he's looking.
Well, now they broke the trademark, so 100% they know. It's all up to Moose here. And they're coming from dish fast, actually. Mada got in the sight.
Looks like TenZ slammed his face against the wall, and Moose just drops his way down and takes care of TenZ. ShahZaM's weak here with 44 HP, no armor. And somehow Moose, who looked like he was in a world of hurt, manages to weather the storm and stay alive for a bit longer. 4v3 in favor of LG. They've got a great setup here. Sentinels don't have very many ways in.
They're all low, so not very many ways out either. Especially if they continue or commit down sand. Looks like they want to fault line and push up the rope, but no.
Oof. That was a close one. You can tell TiGG flipped the map back in case it was all a
30
ruse.
seconds left.
And they've got no choice now. 30 seconds.
I mean, they didn't have a choice a couple of seconds ago.
The crazy part too, dazzLe still has a flash.
Yeah.
One enemy remaining.
And it may not matter at this point, but with every second that passes, TiGG gets more and more confident with his ability to rotate back. 10 seconds left. I just don't know how much Kanpeki can do here. He's able to take one kill, but the clip ultimately runs dry, and dazzLe takes care of him.
Have to fight through match point after match point after match point. Play.
Prioritizing the dish. Up out of Luminosity while the rest of Sentinels have taken Hall's control. Now out onto sand. As they push their way forward, Kanpeki uses the tour de force at the beginning of the round. dazzLe has to push off, and Moose
Spike down A.
is able to get one, but that's all it is for now. Mada playing right on dropping Sentinels while they may have some side control. I don't know that they have full control of the situation. Yeah, the spike is just out of arm's reach.
And now it's way out of arm's reach. After that kill onto TenZ. Nobody on this side to be able to retrieve it. Nobody to take the risk of crossing. bdog's in a beautiful position to stop this.
Last player standing.
Kanpeki continues to be good, but ShahZaM's left in the 1v2. TiGG is very weak. Spotted a barrel of the gun, but Mada lands the shots. Luminosity get to 12.
One round they almost won, where there was that indecisiveness in Halls. They ran out of time eventually.
Look at Mada. Oh my goodness. They're going for the jugular. They smell blood in the water. dapr's already fallen. Kanpeki down to 50 HP. Now
He
they
has
swing
ult to
around.
fight back.
Yeah.
Into tower if he wants. Yep.
They have to give the space up. Now the nade to delay even longer. But they've pushed him off. Nothing else. They got that. Oh, now the orbital strike. TenZ gets a nice shot onto TiGG. Mada gets a little froggy. And he falls. Numbers back in favor of Sentinels. They're doing this thing.
Spike down B.
Moose has something to say about it. He's already gotten 2. It's a 2v2 here. He has 4 HP. And bdog still has that op. How fitting would it be if it was bdog to clean things up? Kanpeki, again, the young buck for Sentinels left in it, and it's not going to happen. 13-4.